Hello, welcome to CheapShow, live from the House of Pickles, episode 2. With me is me, Paul Gannon. As always, with me in his room in London is...
Oh, that's me. Hello, Eli Silverman.
Yeah.
I'm in the House of Pickles.
Oh.
There's...
And as a special guest today, joining us live over Skype is Ash Frith.
Hello there,
Hey!
London. Hello there, Cambridge, I believe.
This does sound like we're doing a really bad Eurovision. Hello, Norway.
I am by the seaside. I can tell you the seagulls are having a whale of a time this evening.
Excellent. I don't know what that... Where are you based? Sorry, I've never really asked.
I'm Leon Sea, by the seaside.
Oh, isn't that lovely? And you can really see the sea.
Not currently. I'm in a booth. I'm in a recording studio. I'm in a spare room.
Oh.
But yeah,
well, that's the glamorous life we lead at CheapShow.
If I could be bothered, I could have taken you live to the sea as we recorded.
Well, we can do that next time. We're going to have a special live from the coastline.
And you can do the audio working on the wind.
Yes. Actually, Eli's good with wind, so we can just let him do the wind part.
Perfect.
Yes.
Also, could I just mention I'm a fucking tramp and I'm gay.
Eli, getting in early there.
If you're listening to this and you'd like to sample that and make it, I don't know, a ringtone or a soundboard button, please do. We'd love to hear that played. I don't know, maybe live, loud when we do a live show. I'd like to see that become Eli's catchphrase. I'm a tramp and I'm gay.
I have to say, before we start, again, It's none of my business. You're in charge here. It's great to be back with you guys. It's been too long. I've missed you both.
It really has.
I feel home. I am home.
Well, this is the thing, isn't it? It's like we used to have you call in when we did the show in the studio in Southampton.
Yep.
And then nothing really for a while because life gets in the way.
Life and trouble. Kids, bloody kids! I tell you,
kids
scrabbling around under my feet. I've only got one kid. He's massive. He doesn't need looking after now at all.
Fair enough. What, you just let him free, like a free-range child?
He's a feral child now. Pokemon Go's the best thing that ever happened. I strap it on him, poke him out the door, comes back when he's done.
Once he's been hunting.
We're trying to monetize it at the moment. We're strapping anyone's iPhone onto him with a bit of Velcro, send him out. He's hatching eggs left, right and centre, I tell you.
I didn't know it was still popular, Pokemon Go. I thought it had its day in the sun a few months ago.
I keep my references 6 months old at all time.
Well, this is the thing, actually. You were saying you miss being in the fold, but you know we did that episode recently where we went for a car boot sale.
I did, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we were thinking we should do that, but maybe have two teams, me and Eli, against you and Justin.
Oh, that would be good. He'd be a terrible person. It'd be brilliant. He'd be so angry.
Oh, that's great, because I've got my angry man, and you've got your own angry man.
Yeah, no, that's good. But I think Justin Panks is a fellow comedian. We do a podcast as well. His anger is sort of within his soul. Eli, I kind of feel, is justified with almost everything that makes him angry.
Well, thank you very much. Yes,
that's okay. I feel
that's
like
too bloody right. Yeah.
Justin's comes from upbringing, I would say. So it'd be brilliant. That's a great idea.
Yeah, we should do that. And then I was thinking, do you remember Graham Eli, a friend of ours?
Yeah.
Yeah, did the sketch show.
Yes, I do. I was at his wedding, Paul.
Do you remember him?
I was at his wedding when you did the best man speech and swore your head off.
No.
The thing is, I wouldn't be embarrassed about that had it not been for the fact that I also, on that day, dropped the wedding ring during the most important part of the ceremony.
Dropped your ring?
Dropped the wedding ring and then had to chase it up the aisle.
And then he did the best man speech and he was like, "Oh, I fucking love you."
You can't do that. That's one of the rules.
Yes, he broke the rules.
Can I just also say, is one of the rules, Eli, coming dressed as someone from Miami Vice? Because that's how you turn up to the wedding.
That's my choice. I had a sports jacket on.
And a vest underneath.
And a blue T-shirt. It was very fetching. And you know what, Paul?
You look like a really bad tribute to Miami Vice.
Well, at least I look like something. You know, at least it wasn't a swearing mouth.
I said one swear word
100 times.
Fuck, happy ever after.
Yes, look. Right now, my sphincter is protracting into my body with the thought and memory of this. So we can just move on. The point is, I'd like Graham to be the presenter. I'd like him to be the arbiter of our second car boot sale challenge.
We do need a judge because an outside, a third-party judge for the judging of the said items.
Yeah, someone who can keep the time, someone who can adjudicate the points and make sure everything keeps on the level. Right, well, let's crack on with the podcast, because what I wanted to do today is, rather than talk about how horrible my accents are, or Eli's for that matter, I wanted to go into we've asked our audience for questions, and so there's a few out there, and I can ask all of them to all of us, actually. So, Eli, are you ready for your first question?
Please, yes.
This is from Marlon M. He says, Eli reacts so well to anger. What's the story of the angriest he's ever been? Did the crow rear its beak?
Is that a reference to my penis?
Yeah.
It's known as the crow now, is it?
You called it that because you said it was a crow's beak resting on a tennis ball.
Yes, a ping pong ball. Come on, I'm not an arrogant monster. Come on. So what's this guy called?
His name's Marlon.
Right, first thing, Marlon, read out the question again. Let's get the grammar bloody correct here.
Eli reacts so well to anger.
So I react well. I react well to anger. What does that mean?
You know what? You're the only person.
I don't understand what he's. I'm sorry, Paul. As a native English speaker, I don't understand what Marlon's fucking trying to say.
Well, what he is trying to say is, I'm a fan of your work, Eli, and now he's feeling really bad.
Right. So he's saying Eli reacts with anger well. Is
yes.
that it? Yeah. Okay. All right.
What's the story of the angriest he's ever been? And it sounds like
I think we're
now.
just finding out, yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I was angry today.
Yeah.
I was on the bus.
Great story. Right,
And
next question.
I was sitting at the back of the bus, yeah?
Yeah. Did you get off the bus at any point in this story?
No, not in the story, but after the story's finished, I did get off the bus. Because I'm now in the House of Pickles. So I'm on the bus and I'm sitting at the back on the top deck like all the cool kids do, and this woman comes along and there's a seat free in front of me, the second to last row, and she walks towards the seat, looks at me, looks around desperately looking for anywhere else on the bus she might be able to sit, and then sort of sighs inwardly to herself and sits down. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fucking pariah? You know what I mean?
So was this pre or post haircut?
It was today, post haircut.
You had a haircut?
Oh, yeah. Mate, we have to get into that at some point. But yeah, Eli is sans beard and long hair now.
For a part? That's what
yes, it was for a role. It was for a role.
Kiddie fiddler.
Oh, for goodness sake.
You know? So anyway, so she eventually accepts that she's going to have to sit next to, Mr. Smellipus or whatever, and sits in front of me. And then someone's listening to music on their headphones, and she's sort of tapping them on the shoulder. Excuse me, that's very loud. And the woman's like, "What the fuck are you on, man?" You know what I mean? Like, fine, if someone's playing music like on their phone, that's unacceptable. But your headphones a bit loud. It's like, come on, lady.
Well, she sounds like a right Mardy Owl
cow.
Yeah,
so it made me feel better about her, her tacit rejection of proximity to me.
Can you imagine being able to communicate with people to tell them off in a public domain? That baffles me.
I can't do that.
No, it absolutely baffles me that anyone could even think about communicating with someone like that.
Yeah, I know. And I do you know what, Ash? I have to say, I fucking hate people who do.
Yes, so do I. In fact, that's the only way I would ever interject. If someone was telling someone off for having their music, I'd tap them on the shoulder and say, "Can you not do that? I find this offensive." I find your level of self-confidence here offensive.
Yes. So she did that, and then and then someone sat down next to her because the bus was getting busy, and then she spotted an empty seat further up the bus, and she said, "Excuse me," and she went and sat there. So obviously there was something about my presence that really offended her, and she can go fuck herself, with her hoity-toity bullshit. You know what, love? If you're so important, get a fucking Uber. If you want to be part of society, deal with proximity to other humans.
And then you got off the bus.
And then later on, I got off the bus. Yeah.
See, if that had been me, I would have purposely gone out of my way to sit next to her once she'd moved. And I've done that in the past.
I'd have thought about doing that. I'd have thought, if I go and sit next to her, or I might think, I could tell people I went and sat next to her because I was that angry. You see that on Facebook all the time, don't you? It's like they tell the story and they go, then I sat next to her and I said, how do you like this? And I put my music on loud. And you just think, no, you didn't. That's what you wanted to do. You never did, you liar.
See, I remember that time I was taking a bus into work in London and a tramp came on the bus and did a massive poo on a bus seat. Right. And the only reason I stayed was because I felt too British to complain. And I was like, if there's any time to complain about something, it's when a man takes a shit on a bus seat.
Yeah, but no, you sat it out and you offered up to pay for the shit to stay on there.
And then he had the gall to take the shit and then sit away from it. I was like, mate, you need to own that. That's yours.
What do you want to do, sit on it?
Yeah, well, no, just sit next to it. Don't fucking take a shit and then go, I can't stand the smell of that and go to the back seat.
I think he's right.
He's a hypocrite.
He is. I am so awkward that I've told this story before, but my girlfriend phoned to the kebab because I can't phone for takeaways or anything like that. So my girlfriend phoned for a takeaway, and I agreed to go and pick it up. So I went down to the takeaway place. We just ordered 2 halloumi kebabs, so it was about £6 or something.
Nice.
Drove down there to pick it up, and he put 2 carrier bags of food on the side. It was like, that's £28. So I just paid it and left with all the stuff. And then I went home, and my girlfriend was like, "What the fuck is all of this?" And I just went, "I don't know. He was so big and Greek, I couldn't do anything to do. There was nothing I could do."
Well, I mean, Did it include your halloumi at least?
Yeah, there was a halloumi kebab in there, so I had that, and she eats meat, so she had some sort of lamb kebab or something.
She had a feast. You can get about 4 for that.
Is something. That's a low point in my life. That just it haunts me.
Yeah, it's not exactly ball swinging time, is it?
No, it's not. Yes, please. And then put £2 tip in the little jar.
Oh no, you tipped him.
No. I'm not tipping anyone. Come on.
We're British here, all right?
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next question then. Steve Theory on Twitter asks, "Hey, Eli and Paul, have you ever found a cheap brand of food that was actually better than a name brand?"
Interesting. Very good question.
Very good question. Are you happy with that one?
I like that question. At least it's worded in a sort of way that is understandable.
And he's only personally attacking you.
And this also goes to you, Ash, as well, if you have a brand in mind.
Well, he didn't name me. That's so I cannot possibly join in if he didn't specifically name me.
Well, we'd like you to join in. We'd like you to join in.
Thank you.
Yes, we would.
Thank you.
So the only thing that springs to mind here, Paul, and Ash, is see, I'm including you now. Is Tato's.
What's Tato's?
They're Irish crisps.
Oh, taters.
Well, no, there's these crisps that I think they were called Mr. Tato or something.
Oh yes, they're good.
You know these, yeah, and they're not Smiths, are they?
No,
they're not Walkers, and they're not Golden Wonder either, which is a brand you still sometimes see, isn't it?
When I was producing Paul McCaffrey's breakfast show, we did a segment.
Again. Laptop. Paul McCaffrey.
Yes. I'll tell you what, I'll name drop that big name comedian, shall I? Yeah, let's do that. When I was producing his show, we did a thing called Desert Island Crisps, and comedians talked about their favourite crisps, and I tell you what, taters came up so often. That and Pickled Onion Monster Munch, they were the 2 big ones.
Yeah, but they're like a main brand.
So you think taters are better than Walkers and such?
Yes, definitely much better than Walkers. Walkers cheese and onion have gone all funny over the years, haven't they?
What, like politically? Like they've got racist views now and things?
You're obsessed with racism, you know that, Paul?
Only to the extent that I hate it and I'm against it.
Yes, okay. Good.
Mine is also crisp based. Like I love a cheap onion ring crisp.
Oh yeah.
Like a real cheap one. You know, it's really brilliant hangover food. If you're really hungover, they're so greasy and salty and they're almost chewy, like where the pack maybe is burst slightly and the air's got into them. God, I love it.
Oh, that's very specific.
You know, like 5p bags. They used to be 5p. I don't know if they are anymore.
Yeah, like Tom's. You used to get those cheesy balls and Tom's.
I did used to get those.
So who had Mr. Tom's cheesy balls?
Well, no, there's two different crisps, Paul.
Oh.
There's Tom's, which are like tomato flavoured balls.
Okay.
And then you have cheesy balls, which are obviously like a what's it rip off, you know.
I like a beef burger type crisp as well. You know, you can get. I'm vegetarian, but I do love a beefy crisp.
Do you like Frazzles as well?
I love a Frazzle. I love a cheap Frazzle. So there you go. If you buy a knockoff Frazzle, that's up there with the onion ring. Again, I like my food as greasy as it comes. I would have all of my food sitting in a bed of oil. No matter what, salads, anything. Pour oil over it, I'll eat it.
Yeah, well, that's a healthy option in a way because it keeps the bacteria. You've got a seal against the bacteria entering the food there, don't you?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I tell you what I would pick for my choice is, you know, Nestle Crunch bars, the chocolate bars with the kind of Rice Krispies on the bottom.
Yes.
If you go to Lidl, they do their own brand of them, and I can't remember what they're called. I think it's like chocolate crunch or chocolate snap bars or something, but they are much better than the Nestle one and gorgeous. And I just go nom nom, and they're like 30p as well for a big bar. It's just a cavalcade of awesomeness in your mouth.
I really like cheap white chocolate as well. Knock off, like not your Nestle stuff, nothing. Just a one that's 75p, and you get a huge amount, so you know there's sawdust in it as well. I love that.
Paul, Paul, you've got something to say about white chocolate, don't you?
Don't like it. There we go, moving on. I've told this story many times. Yes, I was the Milky Bar kid. No, I didn't get it. My life's been one big failure.
You were the Milky Bar kid?
I auditioned for the Milky Bar kid, and I didn't get it because apparently, as I've said many times before, my mum said I spent the whole audition crying.
And aren't you more strawberry blonde than blonde?
No, I was very, very blonde when I was very young.
Your mum used to bleach your hair to get you into parts. Is that what it was?
Why won't you be the fucking Milky Bar kid, you constant fucking letdown? That was my mantra growing up.
So,
next, shall I do another question, or have you got something wittier?
No, the wit is at a very low ebb in the House of Pickles.
All right, okay, right. Martin Harder says...
Eli. Is that an instruction or is that surname?
No, that's his name.
now that we've got the pro comedian in the room here, yeah. Very good. Very good.
That's Eli.
That's such a backhanded compliment, Ash. I wouldn't take it.
I'm going to bring Eli to every gig I do. Just him going, yes, I get it. Nice. Next punchline. I understand. Go.
Right, Martin says on Twitter, Eli, if you were a fairy, what animal would your fursona be?
Good question. Very good question. I think.
And incidentally, I don't know if we mentioned this before, but I'll mention it quite now. We did have someone email in who was at one point in their life a fairy, and they said, you know, I know Eli got told off for saying all fairies do is fuck, but I can confirm that when I was a fairy, all I did was fuck. So there you go.
Well, it's becoming a more and more attractive proposition for me, actually. So if that's a report from the inside the outfit with the yipping flap, yeah.
I've just realised you were saying furry and not fairy.
No. What delightful elfin character would Eli like to be? No, that's not what I'm asking.
It's because you're talking with your Jamaican accent. I can understand it.
I'd be a gnome. If we're talking about fairy folk, I'd be a gnome.
Yeah?
Yeah, the gnomes are cool. They're hollow.
Would you be the kind of gnome? Would you be a gnome with a fishing rod?
No, I'd be the kind that dances around a mushroom.
Yeah. I've never seen you dance. Why would you start dancing now you're a gnome?
You've never seen me dance?
No. I mean, just pointing at different parts of the air doesn't count as dancing.
So, a furry, my fursona, I think I'd go for a red panda.
A red panda?
Yes, it's not an actual panda, not related to the panda at all. More like a sort of bear, a small bear.
Well, aren't pandas like foxes or something stupid? Isn't it something like that?
No,
aren't pandas foxes? Is a thing you've just said.
I heard someone say that.
Everyone who's listening.
It's the other way round. Red pandas are a type of tree fox, I think.
Oh.
And they used to have one in London Zoo, and it was my favourite.
And then that's led you in your brain to make it the perfect persona for you.
It's got sexy. It's got a big bushy tail, a lovely, auburn almost hue, and whiskers and paws, sexy paws. And if I was dressed up as my persona of a red panda, I would like to be screwing someone dressed, a lady, hopefully dressed as an elephant.
Right.
That would be elephant, red panda on elephant action.
I am literally tenting with just the thought of you getting to grips with a furry elephant.
What would your persona be? What animal would you be, Paul?
Me? A raccoon.
That's bullshit.
Cyril Sneer is who you'd be.
Yeah. No, he was Cyril Sneer wasn't a raccoon.
He was like a shaved raccoon.
He wasn't. He was an aardvark.
He was a penis-nosed
Why was he living
person
in the woods?
Well, why were any of them living in the woods? It was a cartoon show.
Raccoons live in woods.
Yeah, but he was a bad guy and he lived in a castle.
Okay. And he had a nose like a penis.
He had a penis like a nose was worse.
That would be worse.
If your penis looks like Cyril Sneer's nose, Eli, you're in fucking trouble, mate.
Well, as we all know, it looks like a raven's beak resting atop 2 ping pong balls. So
it looks like Barbie's magical Malibu house's tap. That's what your penis looks like.
So, Ash, what animal would you be attracted to impersonating in a furry outfit?
I think I'd go gerbil, and I would probably put little dolls of Richard Gere in my bottom.
Wow, very, very meta.
Oh, I don't even believe that's true. Yeah, no, I think probably something small like a hamster or a gerbil.
Yeah, nice. Like rodent, nice. Like rodents.
Yeah, they're very furry and soft, aren't they? And you can hold them in your hand and pet them.
Yeah, they're cool. And so are guinea pigs.
And you can store a lot of stuff in your mouth.
That's true. That is true. I've got a hamster downstairs as we speak. Oh, yeah. A house hamster, we call it.
Is that what his name is? Is that really how much you've...
His name is Mario.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Okay.
But he is the house hamster. Yeah, he lives there.
The house hamster. That's very adorable.
His cage is as big as my son's bedroom.
So you keep your son in a cage?
Yeah, well, no, but it's a small room currently. Oh. Yeah, but the hamster has 2 sort of stories of his house. It's too big, if anything, for a hamster.
Well, lucky hamster. I mean, has he got those pipes and stuff where you can roam around in different pipes?
No, this is like a wooden hutch, really, that he's got. So it's got different levels. It's got houses in there. It's got hollowed out coconuts, wheels, seesaws.
Sounds better than Eli's bedroom, that.
Nothing is better than the House of Pickles. I can see I've got a towel.
There's one thing you can't see in the House of Pickles. The floor. Your bedroom's covered in shit.
No, it's not. Look, I'm looking at a nice bottle of hot sauce made in England. Proper pepper. Mitchell's proper pepper. That's there. That's handy. I also have mango methia hot. This is actual pickle here. Homemade style pickled mango methia. So... it may be called the House of Pickles. People might think that's an affectation, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, there are condiments in here.
What room of the house are you in currently, Eli?
My bedroom. It's known as the House of Pickles.
You got that much pickle in your bedroom.
Yeah, man. Yeah, got to live up to my reputation here, man.
Paul, that's a reputation you've started. You could have called yourself the House of Gold. And
how much pickle have you got in your bedroom, Paul?
No, I don't own any pickles in my room.
No, nor do I.
Exactly.
No. It's funny isn't it?
Well, I think you need to start picking your end up, Paul, yeah?
No, you see, the difference between your bedroom and mine is every night my bedroom has a beautiful woman in it, whereas you have a jar of pickles.
Well, I know what I'd rather.
Really?
I do like pickles. You've sold me. I'm going to get some pickles.
Wow. All right, let's do one last question and then end this shambles. Right, this is from Daniel May. He says, this is a question for every one of us.
Daniel May what?
Daniel may ask a question.
He might fuck Mark harder. Daniel May fuck Mark harder. Hey.
Perfect.
Right. Sorry. Comedy gold there.
Been a long day, actually. Yeah, guys.
Yeah. Right, so here's the question he asks. You may have heard of the recent news from NASA about the discovery of 7 new planets, 3 of which can sustain life. This has inspired my question for you today. Could you ask Eli, if he could have his own planet, what would it be like, and what life would be there? Well, I think he would call it the planet Pickle.
No, I wouldn't actually, Paul. You see, you're assuming something there. It would be called. It would be called Chutney.
The planet condiment.
It's still pickle based, isn't it? Very
chutney.
much, yeah.
I mean, a chutney is a subset of pickles, isn't it? Really. I mean.
Yeah.
So no. Good question, Mr. May. As always, I think my planet would be have a lake going around the equator, which would just be this ring of water around the equator, like a swimming pool, and there'd be a constant race where all of the female population of the planet would be racing each other nude around the equator, and then I would be the emperor on my mile-high lifeguard tower, and I don't know where I'm going with this.
You're a sex offender, aren't you? You're a sex offender.
I'm not a sex
basically
offender.
the kind of thing a despot does when he gets control of a country.
What? He builds a swimming pool around the equator,
full of concubines.
Eli, you're forcing women to swim nude for your pleasure.
It does seem a bit dictatory.
No, they are a special species. They're an aquatic lady species.
With their
mermaids
breasts out.
They're aliens, and they sexy aliens. And
do you have sex with the aliens, Eli? That's what we want to know.
No, I don't. I simply judge. I simply judge and make sure that they don't infringe the rules of the race, which goes on for all eternity.
Is the rules of the race that they're constantly kissing each other and fondling each other's breasts?
No, they're trying to win, Ash. They're trying to win.
What's the prize?
The prize? There's no prize. It's like an eternal quest for...
Your planet sounds fucking horrible.
There are, and can I just add, there are also huge pickle stores.
What's going on the surface of the planet?
Well, you've got the swimming pool ring around the equator.
Yeah.
Then at the poles, you have the northern Arctic pickle store, where you get your gherkins and your vegetables. And then down on the south, you have your...
hot. Ghost chilies.
Yeah, your hot stuff down at the south. And...
Is the planet surrounded by noodle nebulas?
Well, in fact, there are noodle rings. In the same way that Saturn's rings are made of ice and small bits of rock, mine would be made of ramen noodles.
Wow.
I'm sold, actually. You know what? I was off board. I'm now on board.
Good. Thank you.
If you'll have me.
I remove myself from anywhere near the boards. In fact, I don't want to be associated with this planet in any way because it sounds literally like a court case waiting to happen.
I don't think you're invited, Paul.
No, you're not invited to my planet.
I don't want to be on your fucking planet of women being tortured.
They're not
women.
To swim. They have no heads.
Oh, you don't think women are women?
I think I might be off board.
Come back on board. Please, it's lonely on my planet. There's no one to talk to. They've got no mouths. There's just these nude bodies swimming around the equator.
I'm double off board.
To think that Eli's dream woman is a torso with no head, big tits, and the ability to swim.
I deny that I will have sex with these aliens.
But you are judging them and forcing them to swim.
They just happen to be female.
For a competition with no prize. It's cruelty.
There could be male ones. There are male ones.
Oh, that's all right then.
So it's nothing to do with sex.
Okay, I'm back on board.
Thank you. So, it's funny, this story, I heard that story as well, about the exoplanets that they found. And he says in his question, 3 of them could harbour life. I heard that all 7 were potential life-harbouring planets. There's 7 of them there.
Oh.
Yeah, so, I mean, where
so
are all the aliens?
You get the smallest planet.
I get the smallest planet?
Yeah.
Well, I get whatever fucking planet I want.
No, I don't think they're going to give you the option.
I think in the question it did, to be fair.
Yeah.
No, I guess it did actually. Well, all right. Look,
Okay, there's some issues. There are some issues with my planet. There are some
issues with your brain. The way you formulate. It's just weird. It's dark. It's scary.
It's a bit scary, isn't it? Imagine like headless aliens racing in a equatorial swimming pool forever.
Yeah. So, and then the Doctor lands in his TARDIS and forces you to an early exile because you're a horrible human being and a despot.
I'm a despot, yes. So, Paul, what would your planet be before we move on to Ash?
My planet would be basically like the whole of Middle Earth, with lots of cottages and streams and tranquility and none of all this shit. I just want peace and quiet.
What, like Tolkien's Middle Earth with racist stereotypes cast as
the only person on this planet is
species?
Me. The only person on this planet is me. No one's allowed on my planet.
Where are the dwarves?
Girlfriend is furious at this stage.
No, she can Skype me if she needs me.
From her swimming pool on Eli's planet.
You don't even have.
I just want some peace and quiet. It's all I want.
You don't even have any torso swimmers.
No. At most, at best, I've got a nice Lego collection that I can build and take apart and then rebuild at my leisure.
Chutneytopia, that's what mine's called, by the way.
Oh God. Chucktopia. Chuck. I don't know.
No, Chutneytopia. Yes, thank you.
Chutneytopia. Yeah.
So Ash, any thoughts on your perfect planet dwelling?
Yeah, my perfect planet is exactly like this planet, but nobody has got my mobile phone number, so they can't get in touch. That's it. It's very similar to Paul's. It's very idyllic. I like it here, but I just don't want to be invited out anywhere. I don't
deal
want
with people.
My friends, they kind of know that I'm about, but they're not trying to get me to do things. I think that would be my ideal place. If I choose to go and see them, I can do that, but yeah, I just don't want to be bothered.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, perhaps you could have almost like an exactly the same planet, but just with a slightly different world line, timeline, one in which the technology of mobile phones never arose.
I think that's probably great. Imagine like the house phone, if you had to organise something, because I think you probably had to organise nights out with your mates, 20 years ago. Oh, God, I was going out then, so I know you didn't. 30 years ago, you probably had to arrange it when you were last with them. So you'd go, oh, it's been a great night. Shall I see you next month? You know what I mean? Because otherwise you're just phoning a house phone. I love that now. Imagine that.
That'd be lovely.
It would be great, wouldn't it? Not what are you doing tomorrow? I don't want to. I can't. I've planned not doing anything tomorrow.
It's great. It sounds brilliant. And if I needed sexual activity, I would just go online on my internet and look up Eli's Planet and watch that.
That's not sexual. It's not sexual.
To you, it's not sexual. To me, it's a curio that I can't explain to my genitals.
It's sport. It's all good sport on Chutneytopia. Please come and visit for the eternal race.
The eternal race where women swim till they die. It's
not
just
women,
good sport.
They're headless aliens.
You could call it a super race.
Yes.
Yes, I could, yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Right, then that's it. We're going to call that an episode, and a lovely little mini episode of Cheap Show where we talk randomly about bollocks. And yes, fans, Eli does have no beard and very short hair right now.
It will be revealed.
Wait to see it.
We'll probably reveal it at Bartians at some point.
I'll have a good time.
I'll watch it there then.
Yeah.
I think we should.
Eli has got a clause in his contract that says I can't put an image out of his face.
I don't think he's. That is fair. Thank you.
Saying that, Eli, you unfollowed me quite recently. Do you remember?
Yes,
Did
I do.
Why?
It was a mistake. I didn't. I don't work Twitter very well. It's all.
Did you try and block Leslie Ash? And got
he
confused?
unfollowed and blocked me.
Look, it's water under the bridge now, Ash. Yeah?
Well, some of us it is.
Apparently not.
Oh.
Right, that's another episode of Cheap Show. Thank you for listening. Again, if you enjoyed what you heard, please subscribe to us on iTunes, rate and review us there. Follow us at The Cheap Show Pod on Twitter. You can email us as well with questions for Eli or any of us at our website. You can go to www.thecheapshow.co.uk or email us thecheapshow@gmail.com. Thank you for listening. We're getting bigger and better every year, and at some point we will make money from this.
Every year, every episode.
Yeah, it is.
Every episode.
Yeah, we grow in years, mate. I'm being casual.
I love you both.
All right, we'll get you on the show proper at some point as well. We'll get you eating stuff and playing Price of Shite and all that kind of stuff. So don't worry,
please.
you're not too far from our hearts.
Good, I'm stopping.
Goodbye.
I'm stopping, but goodbye.
God almighty. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Thank you,
Goodbye.
Bye.